everyone, Farah here with day 3 of the split challenge. You're still here, very nice. Again, don't forget to keep me posted on how you're doing, or if you have any questions, also perfectly fine. Today we're gonna do 3 exercises. And again, you're going to be needing books or blocks, anything that can help you if you're not flexible in the upper body, or well, I like blocks, so make sure you have them, or books, anything that looks like that is perfectly fine. And it's a little bit hard so you can push on it. Alright, today we're going to start with one that probably you know. We're going to start with the lizard. We're going to hold on to that for a minute. I'm going to put on the timer, so if you get in your lizard pose, if you already know it, let's start with the right leg in front and the left leg to the back, stretched out. So the knee is never over the ankle. Really spread the legs. Now, and then you can, from here, elongate the back, hands are on the floor. Maybe one elbow is on the floor, maybe both. Maybe you have a block somewhere in between, or books, to help you if you're in the middle of it. Now, let's get ready, get in your pose, and we're gonna start now. We're gonna go for this for 1 minute. Feeling a nice stretch, elongating the back. And again, focusing on your breath, nice deep breaths. And if your back here is rounded, that's okay, but try to stretch it out. And if you're here and it's still, you don't feel a stretch, then try to get more of your upper body down. So maybe even get with your chest closer to the floor. I'm good here, so hopefully you are too. And again, any questions you have, you can always ask. And we're there, moving sides, changing sides. So now the left foot comes in front, right foot goes in the back. Bringing the hands down. Now, this way you can see it, hopefully better, that the knee is not over the ankle. It can open a little bit to the side, but try to keep your foot on the floor. Let's see, and when you're in the pose, we're gonna start now. Really trying to push your hip down. It doesn't matter if you're on your toe or on the top of your back foot. I like the toe better. Nice deep breaths. You're almost there. 15 seconds to go. And we're done on this side as well. Now, moving to our next pose. Here, blocks can be really nice because we're gonna stretch the right leg in front, bend the back leg, and then let's see, I better do it this way so you can actually see what's happening. And then see if you can put your both hands on one side. Really trying to twist the body. Still try to elongate it, but twist it. And as you can see, I need a high block to be able to do this. Now, when you're in the pose, you're going to start. So get in your pose, and we're gonna start now. We're just gonna be here for 30 seconds. Really trying to stretch the front leg and stretch the back one, just holding it here. Maybe even trying to smile. Because that's why I wanted to do it with you guys together. I feel your pain. And that's, we're at the 30 seconds, bringing the leg to the front in a very charming way. And then changing legs. So now the left leg is in front, the right leg is in the back. And we're gonna go to the other side. So when you're ready, putting the blocks on the side, we're gonna start now. Stretching, contracting, and it's one of our coaches says it really in a fun way, is that it should feel like you have rollerblades on, so your feet want to glide away and you want to pull them in, so the inner thighs are strong. Contracting. And again, with me, I mostly feel it in my hamstrings. We're already there. But maybe you're feeling it more in your hip, all possible. Now, we're gonna go with our elevated split. This is a real hard one, so if you have books, maybe start with a thin one. Because we're gonna get in our split. And we're gonna try to stay here for a minute. If it's really hurting, then, or take a smaller book, or just stop and build it up to a minute. It's perfectly fine. But we're gonna put one block, in my case, in front. It could be 2 or 3 if you're really bendy and already getting into a split. This is a nice one to make it even deeper. So putting your heel in the front and then pushing the right leg to the back, holding it here. So we're elevating it a little bit, elongating the back. And when you're ready, we're gonna start. And you can also, you're gonna build a castle of books and blocks. You can also, because as you saw, I was down with a rounded back, use other things, anything, pans, I don't know, to push yourself up. Try to stretch the upper body. And I said before pain, and it definitely shouldn't be pain. It should be a place where you can breathe, but you should feel it. So it's a place where you feel it a lot, but you're not in agony and in pain, and you can still breathe and maybe even smile. That's a good place to be. And then we're gonna change legs. So see if you can put the left one on the block, stretching the right one to the back. Normally, again, I would say try to keep the hips closed, but since we're just working on getting down, if the hips are a little open in this pose, it's perfectly fine. And we're going to start. And again, what I notice I'm doing is rounding the back, pulling my shoulders up. Try to push the shoulders down. We want to do that when we're standing, when we're sitting, definitely when we're pushing off blocks. And if you don't feel enough of a stretch, make the stack higher of anything that you have on your front leg. This is loads of a patience game. So it's also maybe building up a little bit more patience. I definitely don't have a lot, so it's a good exercise for me. And then we're there. And you're done for today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye!